let's transition organically into the single leg finish. There's 3 different options. So one option, the guy like hips into me, old school, like, I'm gonna hip into you because that's what I learned in folk style growing up, right? He hips into me right here. From here, this is actually the easiest way to finish. If I go above the knee, this is the easiest way. I just run to my feet. I just run to my feet. I bump them with my head, bump them, level change, set the table, right? So that's one finish. Another finish, pick or side step single, wherever I'm going. I get above the knee. Right here, again, he kind of sprawls on me. Instead of hip into me, sprawls. So I get here. Once I get here, right? Once I get here, if I can't run to my feet, y'all watch really close here. Once I get here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my best to plant my hand in the mat like a kickstand on a Harley, so the Harley doesn't fall down. I'll plant my hand in the mat. Once I plant my hand in the mat, now it's like I'm running around a pole. Once I plant my hand on the mat, I can run around the pole. Inside hand above the knee, that doesn't change. Shoulder and the hamstring, table it. Everybody see that? If he sprawls on me, I'll plant that hand like a kickstand. I run around it. What you don't want to do is just sit there and just hold. If I get extended here and my hands are locked, from here, it's tough to like just pull this in from here. So again, what I want to do, right now I would have my right hand on top, but I just switch it from here. I put my left hand on top so I can plant my right hand on the mat. So I'll go right hand on top, outside hand on top, as all of you know, that's what you should do. But in this situation, I'm extended, I just switch hands so I can plant my hand on the mat and come up. And I run around it. Right? Just so y'all see, as you know, if I'm shooting right on my right hand on top or my outside hand on top from here, if I'm getting extended, watch what I do. I switch so I can extend that arm. Kickstand. You run around the kickstand, right? Put your shoulder and hamstring, run around it and table it. That's the second way you finish. Third way you finish is if the guy goes to reach over the top of you, right? I go pick. He goes to reach over the top. Oh, he's there. Watch this. This is maybe something different you never seen before. Once I feel this, watch this. You guys know in folk style, he's going to start fishing for my ankles. So I don't want him to have my ankles. So once I feel him do this, watch. I sit to my inside hip. Sit to my inside hip. Look at my kickstand. My left arm here. Only got 2 arms. One's on the leg because I started a single leg. Right? Only have 2 hands. The other one's kickstand, but watch. I sit to my inside hip to keep him from grabbing my ankles, and watch how I look back inside. To get there. That's something I would say probably most of you guys haven't seen before, maybe haven't taught. Because mostly what happens here, guys get here and they go to come up. What do guys do? They do this. See my ankles? And we get in this situation, don't we? And I can't move, my ankles are caught. And in folk style, we can start rolling all over the place. Freestyle, we can't do that. I can't just roll all over the place in freestyle. I'll start giving up points. So I gotta always be thoughtful and protect my back. So if he goes over the top, once I go here, if he goes over the top, watch how I set to my rear. I'm still leaning forward so I don't get exposed, right? And as soon as I can go, 2 hands to one leg. Table it. Oh, now I can get to my lace from there. So you got 3 different finishes. Run to your feet, circle backside, kickstand. Third is lift him up, kickstand there, turn back towards the leg. Always turn back towards the leg, off your hip.